Hi, how are you? Interesting, as we are into the semi-final now, and it's Australia 1, England 2. And I've just watched Sam Kerr fluff her old lines there. To be fair, a real good opportunity on goal there, and she kind of heads it the wrong way and it goes up over the goal. Could have easily been 2-2 there. As I say that, she's back on the break now, Sam Kerr. She's passed it to Vine, fresh legs. Oh, God, Millie Bright to the rescue. Okay, this game is well and truly alive. 82 minutes played now. I think England have looked in control. Fair play to the Lionesses, Toone and Lauren Hemp has just worked her backside off. Vine took a shot at goal there, and a good save by Mary Earps, a very good save by Mary Earps. That could have been dangerous, very, very dangerous. So Australia they're on it now. They're absolutely on it, searching for that equaliser. I don't know if my nerves can handle extra time and penalties. I just don't know if we can do that, to be honest. But we will wait and see. It looks like England are getting moved on a lot for a bit of time wasting, it seems like, but they kind of look in control. They kind of look happy. They've been absorbing it all, look comfortable. But the goal from Sam Kerr, what a blooming goal that was, to be fair. Listen, against the passage of play, Sam Kerr will punish you. We've seen it so many times. And yeah, I mean, what an incredible goal it was. I don't know if I mentioned it in my video with Russo last time around. I don't think I did. Mary Fowler. I think I'm in love with her. But that's normal, isn't it? I think we all think she's just drop dead gorgeous. Even her feet, her magic little feet. It's like she's a dancer. Okay. Steph Catley has gone out to take a corner for Australia. By the way, the beef leading up to this game has been outstanding, hasn't it? I know I'm alone today, which is a shame though, Russo. Hi, Rush. She's up in Scotland. Sam Kerr missed again. Oh, she looks proper raging. Gustafsson looking a little bit stressy eyes as well. Corner came out. Sam Kerr, I mean, she just wide of the goal. Could have put it at top bins, to be fair. Oh, she's so good, isn't she? This is our first game, obviously, back and starting. And yeah, she just looks absolutely up for it. Could be a fairy tale. Could be a fairy tale here in the next 10 minutes. If she can level things out and maybe get another one as well. You wouldn't put it past Sam Kerr. It's what she does. This is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, I know it's what is it? Wednesday. But this time of day, so I finished work, came home, just fell asleep for a quick hour, so I could watch it. But this is a good time for women's football. I know it's hard for everybody to watch the game because of work, but you know, TalkSport 2 have the commentary. You can always get away with listening to a bit of radio now in the workplace. It's good for everyone. Alessia Russo, yes! It's 3-1 England. I have never ever cheered for England as much in my life. Oh man, the Aussies are in tears. The Aussie fans are gutted. Wow. 86 minutes on the clock. Alessia Russo has come good in this tournament. I had my doubts. I wondered. I was concerned about her confidence. That was it. That's been coming for her all game. And that's it then. It looks like England are in the final. So I'm really pleased for them because I mentioned it earlier, the beef going into this game. You know, the helicopter Spygate, I know that was nothing to do with the Australian national team. That was just papers, just, you know, paper talk. She's on yet. Yeah, great ball in from Lauren Hemp. I'd say player of the match. And it's just Steph Catley couldn't get there. Russo, just right foot in, bottom left-hand corner of the net, sends Mackenzie Arnold to the shops. A great goal. I just don't know about the final now. Let's focus on the beef, shall we, for the third time? For the third time. This rivalry in England and Australian sports. The Ashes, you know, Australia retaining the Ashes off of the whole Johnny Bairstow controversial stumping. And the netball as well, England being beaten by Australia. It was, it's just kind of brewing this real beef, and I actually think the Ashes have really brought that to light. It doesn't matter your thoughts then, they're on cricket and stuff as well, but it's actually helped fuel a lot of the Aussies as well going into this semi-final. And what I will say is that Australia have completely embraced the tournament, and I'm so pleased I got to spend a bit of time there. Now I really wish I was there for all this. But you know, I mean, the Matildas have changed it all over there. You know, Emily Gilnick plays at Villa. Russo, she's doing like some of the commentary. And she's crying, you know, because that Stadium Australia is the biggest, you know, sporting arena there, and the home of Sydney sports, and packed out, the time of day for us to be able to watch it. I know it's so easy to complain about the time difference, but now at this stage of the tournament, you know, there's no excuse for not, you know, for getting behind the Lionesses. And listen, I've been getting a bit of criticism today because of my job at TalkSport, you know, supporting the Lionesses as a Scotswoman today. But you know how I feel about women's football, and you all know how I feel about the Lionesses and the growth that it's brought to the women's game. By the way, I've got a dress on, I'm not just sitting in my pants. And I just think this can only be good, because the thing is, with it being on the other side of the world, the amount of broadcasters, the amount of brands, the amount who just didn't invest in the Lionesses maybe the way they would have had it been closer to home. But Australia need this as much as England needed this, you know. You actually look at the number of players in that Australia side who are in the WSL, who actually credit a lot of their career success towards England. They needed this in their home soil as well. And what a place to go to have it. Australia, and we'll never forget this moment. It looks like it's all over now, near 90 minutes. Couple of changes now for England. Niamh Charles now coming on. Alessia Russo's now being subbed off. Ella Toone coming off. Niamh Charles coming on for Ella Toone. So yeah, some fresh legs, just making sure that nothing else will change. A great goal as well from Ella Toone. And it looks like England have this locked up. I was a bit concerned because the home support is everything, right? It's just everything in one of these tournaments. And with the tickets were leaked, weren't they? The ticket codes for the England fans. So they had a unique code, and then the Aussies bought all the tickets, which you can understand if they're there and available and they've got a code, they're going to do it. Nobody can get tickets for these games. You know, they are gold dust. Totally sold out, packed out arena of, I think for tournament footballers said it's 81,000, but I want to say it's 78,000 there today. 6 minutes of additional time. Tony Gustafsson looks in shock. Why though? Why is he so shocked? Do you feel it should be longer? Feels it should be longer, possibly. He feels hard done by. But listen, England have been better. England have been the stronger side. Oh, Lauren Hemp. She's so cute, isn't she? She is so cute. What a performance. Yeah, fair enough. They've lapped it up. They've soaked up that pressure. And here we are now in injury time. Shall we just watch? Sorry, I don't have like running commentary. Lucy Bronze takes the throw in. I love that a lot of you actually really enjoyed Russo and I's commentary on the penalties the other day. We were so terrible. But guess what? We are going to watch the final on Sunday together. Get a good setup. Watch the game. Just take it all in. God, England against Spain. Now this is a very different situation, isn't it? England against Spain in a final, because, you know, Spain, it's a tough one, and I don't want to annoy anyone here because, again, I'm no expert on Spanish football and the situation there with the Spain Federation. But a lot of unhappy Spanish players because of their manager, Jorge Vilda, since he's been in charge. Some players saying it's been the worst time of ever playing for Spain. A lot of the big stars not here. And they've made it to their first final as well. They've made history, which is brilliant for Spain, and, you know, youngsters in Spain who are idolising their new heroes. But some people saying like they don't want Spain to win because that'll just give... Sorry. Yeah, no. Australia were on the move there, but not to be. Oh, Lauren Hemp, man, what a game she's had. Yeah, so it's almost one of those things that a lot of people don't want Spain to win because then it means that Jorge Vilda gets to keep his job and he's so disliked among the national team players. I don't know, you know, I mean, I trust that that's true. I trust in women's football, they come together and they'll say the right things at the right time, and, you know, they have wanted to overthrow him and it's not happened. The Federation have stuck by him. If he wins the World Cup, they stand by him, you know, unless it's something groundbreaking that he cannot keep his job. But, you know, Spain against England, what a final that's going to be. Couple of minutes to go. The Matildas fans singing loud and proud, and some very, very disappointed faces at Stadium Australia. Ball in, Millie Bright, big strong tank. Lauren Hemp looking to clear it away. Oh, chance for Australia. Nah, it's gone too wide. Steph Catley might get at it. Lauren Hemp, man, little machine today. What a game she's had. Players like that, you know. Steph Catley looks frustrated. Looks very, very frustrated in this situation. You can only imagine. You know, you can only imagine. Oh, weirdly, my husband's watching the game right now with Steph Catley's fiancé. Small fact. Small fun fact for you. His name's Dean. Lovely guy. I've actually had him on TalkSport a few times in the build-up just to hear how they're doing. Fair play to Lauren Hemp, to be fair. She held up that well. Yeah. Totally fair. Mary Earps with a big long boot up the park. And Lucy Bronze puts it down. Chloe Kelly making the run up there. She's got gas. You can see the argy bargy coming in now. Little fisticuffs. I've loved the intensity of the tournament as well. Yellow card for Chloe Kelly. I'm not quite sure why. Just a little bit of pulling and shoving, possibly. Okay, Australia heading up the park once more. Lucy Bronze there to block the shot. She's running down. She just looks cool as a cucumber. And is she walking? Oh, how's it? That's fine. She's just walking. Chloe Kelly again, just wasting that time now a little bit more. Working down the clock. Going out for a corner. What have you made of this game then? Did you expect anything different? I say corner, I meant throw in. Lucy Bronze with a throw in. Stanley's been good as well. Do you know what? Oh! A little bit of Toone and throw in. A name that I'm not allowed to say. See, you lot who clip these things up and put them on TikTok, by the way. Classic. May Fowler again puts it long up the park. Rachel Daly puts it out. Down into the dying minute now of this game. Australia 1, England 3. England making history. Serena Wiegman, by the way, will now be the first manager to make it to 2 finals of the World Cup. That's right, isn't it? That is right. She's won 2 consecutive Euros. They are well equipped to go all the way. And like I say, for women's football to continue to grow here, with it being on the other side of the world, I'm just so pleased that they make it to a final, and it shouldn't have to take to get to a final to get that support and get everyone behind them. I feel that we've kind of crossed the bridge from, you know, people were like, no one cares about women's football, and then a lot of the press, and well, not a lot of the press, that, you know, platforms give them like that opportunity to chat full time. There you go. Serena Wiegman, the happiest thing I've ever seen her. Absolutely thrilled with that result. Alessia Russo crying, celebrating with her teammates. Lauren Hemp thrilled. Tony Gustafsson and Serena Wiegman shake hands, but yeah, England certainly rose to the occasion tonight. I can't believe it. They're in the final and they may well be World Cup champions. I don't know if I can go all the way to say like that sounds good saying out loud. Kira Walsh cuddling Sam Kerr, who just looks gutted. She probably just gave that fully her all, and it is what it is, but I think the Lionesses to be there and absorbing that pressure and to overcome it is quite special. No sad Aussies. They've got their heads held high, as they should. There's Mary Fowler and her beautiful little face. Yeah, you feel for anyone in this, don't you? But the Lionesses have made that look like their easiest game yet, weirdly. Under the pressure. Well, China, to be fair, they made light work of that. But, you know, under the circumstances, it looks brilliant. I swear Millie Bright nearly went to pick up Serena Wiegman there and then didn't. She didn't pick her up. She went, picked her up like a toddler. So, yeah, here we go then. Final it is. The Lionesses against Spain, which is going to be a right tasty one this Sunday. Not to be for the Matildas, the co-hosts of the competition, but they've had some ride, haven't they? Alright, thanks for watching. Sorry it wasn't as energetic without Rue being here. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Okay? You promise me you're going to do that? Pinky promise. And I'll see you on Sunday for the final.